Hi there, it's Jessie here, and a big fat warm welcome to this little tiny channel. If you're coming back, you know that I love you, and if you're completely new and you clicked on my face, congratulations, you found this little tiny corner of the internet, and your life will never be the same. I'm not using the microphone. Shit. Give me a moment. It's all part of it. It's all part of it. Harry. Bloody hell, Jessie, just so keen today. Testing. Better, huh? I'm not going to start the video again because I made a promise. My intention today is to be very loyal to what's present. I'm in a bit of a cloud. I feel like I'm sleeping still. So I was awake till about 4:30 in the morning. And that's because for some reason at the moment I'm sleeping in the day and I'm awake all night. And I've just got into this pattern because I'm not sleeping at night that I take a nap in the day and the nap becomes hours long. And then I'm not sleeping at night and it's just getting worse. It's getting worse. Anyway, I had a fantastic night. This is why my voice is a little bit shaky because I'm tired. But I had a great night. And you know why? You know when you're in love and people say to you, you're really in love with yourself. It's really everything that they're reflecting back that you're in love with. This love that you're feeling is yours. And people say that and you're like, yeah, but I didn't feel this way before I met them. And it's usually when I'm with them that I feel that. So I've always been a little bit skeptical, even though I kind of get it on an intellectual level. I've been a bit like, I don't know, they're definitely catalyzing this feeling, so they're somewhat responsible. And that's true. But last night, I realized how, I'm sorry if this sounds arrogant but I realized how much I love myself. Like I was just in love with myself. And I had a beautiful night. And then I woke up. So I saw it was 4:40 and I decided to turn off my alarms. Maybe I skip yoga today. So I turned them all off and I just saw when I woke up feeling so good, sleepy, but like, thank goodness, thank God that I have the bed that I have. I woke up and it was 8:25. My yoga class starts at 8:40. I go onto the app or my gym because you got to book a space. It fills up. There's one space left. I click it. It's mine. I wake up, brush my teeth, get dressed. I'm on my bike. Now, there are so many interferences because usually when I cycle to the gym, I go a little bit earlier because it's the school run. I go past a school and you know what it's like in a school run. So it's nice to skip that. But today it wasn't even just the school run, it was traffic. It was just so much busier. All these vehicles. I've woken up minutes before. I'm sleepy. My contact lenses isn't even focused yet. I'm in a dreamy state with flying metal vehicles beeping and moving around me. Like bus fumes. Oh, bloody city. But it's also very beautiful. The sun's rising. Well, it's risen actually, but that morning sun is crisp. So I'm getting there thinking, am I going to make it? I mean, I'm going there. I'm almost on autopilot in a way. I'm like watching myself do all this stuff and feeling very calm. Anyway, make it through the school runs, mad cars, children everywhere. Managed to kind of wriggle through, lock up my bike. I go in and it's 8:38, 2 minutes to spare. Oh, walk in, do yoga, come home, and I still feel like I'm sleepwalking. I don't think I've properly woken up yet. So that's the kind of state of mind I'm in. So when I try and think about what can I say today, I don't have that brain power right now, but I do have enough to just sort of see what's happening now. So I decided to pick one of my trusty soul cards for today, see what it prompts. While I'm doing this, it might be a good time to check in with your heart. And how is your heart doing today? What's it needing from you? Look, when I was shuffling, this is the card that came out. Oh. My heart feels a bit like that. It's definitely expanding, which is super nice. Love operating out of the heart space. Love it. Life is so sweet like this. But it's also, I don't know if it's lack of sleep. I don't quite know what's going on, but it's also very jittery. I feel a tension in my chest. And it's almost like I'm having to make a conscious effort to breathe deeper, breathe into my belly. So maybe I clip this here. And if the microphone's scratchy against my skin, just enjoy that. Let's see what's in here. Let's see what card wants to come out. Okay. I'll show you quick. This is what I'm looking at. Lady, like Mother Mary. Some kind of mother archetype, I would say, with a staff that is also a tree. Coming out of a cave somewhat. I mean, she's sort of in darkness and pooling out are colours, blue and yellow, bit of green. How does she look? How does she feel? Tired? This is what I see. Wonder where that comes from. Oh gosh, the subconscious. So, I couldn't sleep last night and I was enjoying it. And I was listening to lectures it was an interview with Carl Jung. It was an unedited interview. So a lot of this has been in snippets, which they created the interview for students, psychology students, and they sort of cut it up. And this is the unedited versions. And it's so cool to just listen to this man. I don't even follow him all the time. He seems to make leaps in logic that perhaps I don't know, but I love to listen and sort of swim in the pool of his intimacy with the subconscious. And it was talking about how, and learning this on my course as well, training to look at all of the client. So what they're saying and what's moving and what the body is doing, because the subconscious expresses through the body. So it gives us clues to what we're saying more. And so what I thought I would do, if anyone's into this, is as you're watching, if you do watch, not just listen, is if you see any curious movements in my face or my body and you feel like pointing them out, put it with the timer, like stamp the time. And then we can all kind of join in on this, like what's Jessie's subconscious saying as well. I just think it will deepen this reflection mirror thing we have going on here. I think it'll be fun if anyone's up for that. So back to this lady. There's a care, there's a love, there's a gentle power of service. I mean, holding this tree staff, making me think of sweet Mother Nature, and her hand. Oh gosh, guys, I'm so tired. And I tell you what's curious is how much tension I'm feeling at the moment in my neck and a little bit in my shoulders. And I got one of these massage pillow machine things, with the balls and turn it on. I'm telling you, if you need a massage, it's not obviously as good as a person, but you don't have to have another person to get a massage. And I was doing it last night, and it's and I'm feeling like, oh, you know. And interestingly, like today in yoga, I was feeling it's moved down a little bit to, like, our shoulder blades at the back, down that side. And so I think what my body wants to do, and like quite honestly, it wants to slump. I want to slump. Does anyone else feel like slumping? Like, I can't hold it up anymore. Actually, you know what? I do feel less sort of like nervous when I slump. Relax, I guess. Ooh, but it's not even just like my whole head wants to tumble off. I don't know what this has got to do with anything. Anyone else got slumpy heads? I had such an interesting dream a few nights ago. So I was telling the story of this man and whether he came or not, and I never gave the answer. And someone commented, it's often the way with stream of consciousness. You never really, you might not always get to the destination. Now, that really made me laugh, because if I was watching somebody who started a story and never got to the end, that'd piss me off. So I commend your patience and flexibility with my unending stories, literally. So I had this dream. So this man did stay. He did come, and he stayed. And in the morning, I woke up from having a dream. Talking about the subconscious. So in my dream, I'm with this man, and I'm taking him around. In the dream, what I visually saw was unfamiliar to me, but in the dream, I know where I am, and I'm taking him to like my past, my history. I like want to show him around. I'm like, hey, come this way. I want to show you something over here. And as we're going, we're in nature, and it becomes very overgrown. Like there's a lot of stinging nettles and brambles, and I'm sort of like wading through thinking, how did this get so overgrown? And as I'm going through, I'm like, come on, and I'm like sort of wading through, and I'm getting really stung by these stinging nettles. And then this man calls out to me, don't do it, it will kill you. And I'm like looking back, he's like beckoning me back, it will kill you. And as I sort of make my way back to him, I think, I've got allergies. It's like a scary thought, like what's going to happen to me if I'm stung by all these nettles? I've got allergies. Anyway, I wake up and he's there, and I'm like, bon dia, amor. And I tell him about this dream. I'm like, hey, I'm dreaming. He's like, he started speaking. He was like, sorry, I leave you. And I'm like, no, let me tell you my dream. And I tell him, and he's like, what? That's funny, because it's almost the opposite of what's true. He was like, I wouldn't say, get out, it will kill you. Like the stinging nettles are good. And he was like, you know what they're good for? Allergies. And I'm like, in a dream, I even thought allergies, and I didn't. It was like a negative thing. So I almost dreamed the opposite of what was true in this reality. Okay. Curious. I don't know what to make of this. I'm talking to my friend later that evening, and if I'm to separate the two, like my dream reality and this reality, not to yet focus so much on how come I dreamt almost the opposite. Let's take it apart from that. What's my subconscious saying? I'm trying to take this man to my past, which is somewhat neglected, I suppose. It's overgrown, it's hurting me, it's stinging me. And he's saying, don't do it, it will kill you. He's beckoning me back to not dive into the painful past. As I go back, oh, my allergies. This will not help my allergies. There's probably some connection there between allergies, or like my immune system, and revisiting a painful past. Maybe. Is there something I'm not seeing? Was my body doing anything then that I wasn't aware of? Now, if I'm then to consider the two together, that what I dreamed was the opposite of what would be in this reality. And this is something he knows a lot about, even. It's so curious. I don't quite understand, but my heart is warmed by the irony of it, let's say. Let's look at the lady one more time. I'm now seeing light around her hand, around her shoulder, her left bosom, and her face, and her stomach. Maybe I'll ask her if there's anything she wants to say. Listen, dear one. It's so cheesy, huh? What I'm hearing is you have all you need within you. And that is very, very, very true. And we've heard this so many times. And at some point, life gives us enough circumstance that helps us discover this for ourselves, because we can be told it. And I think a few of us, me not included, but I think a few of us can honor and respect that enough to investigate. But even hearing that so many times, I wonder what it was really that, for me, it was deep, deep loneliness and isolation that, I don't want to say forced, that resulted in me going within. And for me, it was cultivating a relationship with something beyond myself, like spirit, God, the universe, life, the great mystery, you name it. And faith, for me, has been an absolute lifesaver and a very strong, reliable pillar inside of me. And it fascinates me, people who don't have faith. I mean, they must have faith in something, I feel. To not have faith, because it's been a lifeline for me. It does baffle me now if people can survive or live or thrive without it. Each to their own, though, you know. Is there anything else that wants to be said? The tendency to teach something is there, and my tiredness is reluctant to do so. And a part of me thinking, why not just embody what it is that you want to share rather than, wow, teach it with words. Though other teachers with words have helped me enormously, but I'm still finding where I land with this. Oh, let's just have a hug. Let's just have a hug and slump. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, like it. Let us know thoughts down below, timestamps, if you will, for anything of the subconscious that you might have seen. If not, cool, huh? But I'll try it. Hit subscribe if for whatever reason you're into this, and we'll see you in the next video. If this space nourishes you and you can donate, that would be lovely to support me as well. And join the mailing list if you so wish. I'm as surprised as you are with this one. Okay, guys, it's Monday. Have a beautiful day, a beautiful life. And as you know, we got this.